To your dome, we coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just bash the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. The former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Throwing, Bridgewater. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
clear. 70. Hey, let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. Only able to gain a couple there. That is second down. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys are excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. How about that? Their quarterback, 40 yards. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Jets 7, Patriots 0. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, New England.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. Here's Bridgewater. And his pass incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Bridgewater now. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Bridgewater again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They get this out quickly to the left side. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14.
70, 60 average, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. The Jets at 6 and 9 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. For these 2 division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy in midfield at the 48. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. The 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Ready.
10 at the 17-yard line.
19 Lions, 76, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Warriors 70, 18.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Panther 60. Ready.
Toss left side for ETN. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Travis Etienne, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that, because the scouting report told you this guy can flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
Set to kick off.
So So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage? No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Jets 21. Patriots nothing. Set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Middle of the field to Jefferson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Bridgewater. And it is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Patriots.
Here's Bridgewater. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll pound it up the middle with Camaro. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Yeah, he's got it. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Harris. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Bridgewater. That is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. T. Higgins, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
18, Pioneer. Down. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboy.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Ready.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going quickly out to the right side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. To throw is Bridgewater. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. And nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Ready.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3rd and 8.
A pickup of 18 yards.
ETN once more. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Panther 11.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
70, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Short gain down to about the 33. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
8-yard loss on the play.
They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
10, 60,
Now back to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Come on, set.
Back to throw here. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They'll drop to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Bridgewater. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14
more yards. That's another Patriots.
And again, it's Bridgewater. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Bridgewater to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying it up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Bridgewater now. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Bridgewater again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 9-yard. Touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
2nd down and inches. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Your problems are just not the same to us. We dealing with this and
Let's go.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
They'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw again. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Get it. Warriors, Cougar 19. Hey, crash.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, Bridgewater. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That'll put him right on the doorstep of a 200-yard game. He's at 199 as he picks up the first.
First down, Patriots.
To the air again with Bridgewater. They'll get this out to Kamara. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
They go play action. Bridgewater. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
throwing. Bridgewater. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now in the afternoon. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10.
Hey. Cougar 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready? Let go.
They're going to look to throw. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
19 Lions.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Camaro running right. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They run with veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for New England, get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. For that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.